Hey there, fellow acolytes. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Graveyard Keeper, Episode 4, Preacher. What next tech to unlock? So taking a look at the trees here. If we went with Anatomy and Alchemy, I would try to get important parts. I would try to get more green for important parts. For Theology, I would get a Business of Faith, because I need flyers for the Inquisitor. And create a Prayer for Prosperity, I guess. For book writing, I would go with maybe Church Workbench and Writing. For farming, beekeeping. For smithing, we'd go for glass blowing, which is required for repairing something down there. I forget what it was. Building would be like mining and precious metals. And then cookery, don't vote on cookery because there's nothing that I know of to get there. Alright, let's go run an errand for a dead person. Although, I seem to be a dead person too, so, I mean, you know. Stands to reason. So if I recall correctly, it was southeast body, this one. To exhume a body, you need to remove the grave fencing. Okay. So you need to undecorate it first. Which is cool, because then I'll have the extra stuff. Don't worry, I got permission. If I'm dumping this corpse, I'm going to process it a bit. Although I don't really know if there's anything for me to take from it, but maybe a pound of flesh. Can I stick corpses in? Nope. I guess only the donkey does that. So what are you, a cleric now? Seems so. I don't remember anything after my death. Maybe there's nothing there. Or maybe I just forgot everything. Amnesia can be a useful skill. You know what I mean, friend? Sure. Just a little blood. I'll take a skull. He doesn't need one of those where he's going. Your inexperience shows I made a mistake. Okay. I'll take a little skin. So I think as I work and I screw up, I make the body more worthless. So I think I'm assuming it's a game mechanic where you can get resources from dead bodies, but if you bury them, it's a lower quality body, and it lowers your graveyard quality. But yeah, I took everything. Because I think studying will be helpful for me to unlock new tech. Oh, I don't know how to yeet it into the river. Oh, there we go. Bye-bye! Why'd you do it? Ghost told me to do it. That's a perfectly reasonable defense. Oh, Jesus. What do you think you're doing here? A ghost asked me to get rid of this body. So what? You're just going to do everything he asks? It's not like he can do anything to you. He's disembodied. Whereas I can bite you to death while you're sleeping. Of course, I'd never do anything like that because we're friends, but you get my point, right? Anyway, if you ask me, the best way to get rid of a body is to burn it. Do you know where this river leads? It leads to the town, you think. How do I burn a body? You know, you're one of those guys that is actually looks a lot smarter than they actually are. Thanks. That's what I'm talking about. You need some fire. You need fire and some wood. It's a bit tricky to make the whole thing burn to ash. Where can I burn it? You need a nice quiet place, like the place I use for my meditation, across the road from the mortuary entrance near the cliff. So, known NPCs. An important character who the Graveyard Keeper meets will appear on the character screen. That's kind of a known, but okay. And we're going to go with some theology. So, let's go with Business of Faith. And I have a little bit more, so I'm going to do Comforts of Faith. So what should my next goal be? I'm adding another thing to this list now that I understand a little bit the game a little better. Build/repair things is now a thing that you can vote on. So I think the crematorium was built here. Not that I have the materials for it. Yes. Which is weird, because I only have the ability to remove it. Because I probably don't have the tech for it yet. But that spirit better pay up. I actually don't even know why. Yeah, I don't recall what he said he'd give me. I just did his bidding without knowing. That's okay. I wanted the dude dead. That's good enough for me. It looks like my inventory is full, so I'll put sticks away and the flitch. I hope no one searches my my home, because I got some sketchy stuff here. Holy hell. Yeah, please don't search my home. I should probably sell these burial certificates too. Let's take them from the chest. Oh, what I want to do is I want to try to study as much stuff as I can, as well. Oh, I can just straight up increase yard space. That's cool. From head of the Royal Treasury Department, we're happy to congratulate you on reopening the church and the graveyard. We're also pleased to inform you that by using these lands, you have become a subject of the royal law. All on-ground structures remain property of the Holy Church. However, all surface land and buildings that sit no deeper than 1 royal leap and 4 royal spit, as dictated by the ancient contract, belong to the royal family and the town. Through this mailbox, you may now access a vast array of services provided by the Royal Treasury Department. Your taxes may also be paid by mail. Oh, taxes! So I can buy exhumation permissions. What is citizen? I can buy citizenship? Fine, I'll do it. Ooh. And when I make them happy, I can buy a royal stamp. For more money than I currently have. And building permission for more money than I currently have. And it seems like I can also buy rightful citizenship. And then eventually, like, up to aristocrat. Nice. It's good to know. So it looks like you guys want me to build and repair things. So I am going to fix up the church. That is my current... That's what I've decided to do. So I'm going to need, like, planks and... I'm going to want more church benches so that my sermons go nicer. Because I need more faith, and in order to get faith, well, I need good sermons. I think that's how it works, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's the deal. So for that, it will be wooden planks and nails. And I can make 4 of them, so got it. And then, I don't have enough of the blue points to do any other unlocks. I have a few days to work on this, though, because it's next prayer day is the purple sun thing. Probably Sunday, right? All right, so I'll work on some benches. Calling a Sunday is a little awkward because there seems to only be 6 days, so it's a 6-day week. I'm gonna just go for there's no Saturday. I'm so refreshed. Good. It's much nicer without him in the graveyard. I'm still so sad though. I'm so lonely. I was bad when I was alive. I should have been a better person. What do you mean? Well, dead, but we still deserve some respect. Oh, fine, I'll tell you. Each corpse is a soul's vessel. It bears the mark of his life. Sins are red skulls, and good deeds are white skulls. Even the best decorations can't make a graveyard a peaceful place when it is full of sins. I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about. I'm sure you don't. You better take care of the graveyard. I'll be watching you. I can't do anything. I'm so sad. Boo. So, tutorial graves. All human remains have their own unique spiritual attributes. A corpse gets its red or sins and red and white skulls, that's what I'm going to call it, from its body parts. You can change a corpse's body parts by removing organs and embalming. The main way to increase your graveyard's quality is to decorate the graves with objects that have more quality modifiers. Each line that has both white and quality counts as a white quality. I'm like making up words here, but I'm sorry. They're symbols and I don't know. I don't know what they stand for. Lines that have red never count, so you need to fill them with quality to reach white. Okay, I kind of get it. Kind of. All right. So, I wanted church benches. That's what I'm working on. I'm going to ignore that for now. How many planks do I got? 7. So I have enough for 1 bench. I'm going to want more than that. Let's make some nails for it as well. Man, making nails is energy intensive. It's a good way to burn away the day, huh? So, for the quality of the graves, every corpse has red and white skulls. And you can process a corpse to remove the sins, which is the red skulls. And then the gravesite can only use all of the white skulls need the burial quality. So like, let's say you have a white skull of 5, You have to decorate. You can only decorate it up to 5 to get a benefit of 5. You can't get a benefit of 6 because there aren't as many white skulls for 6. Is that the proper understanding? Have I said that right? That is correct? Okay. Perfect. I understand. So, bodies that are buried in there that have a bunch of red lower the quality of the graveyard, and therefore... Oh, well, the donkey wants to talk. I guess I'll talk. It looks like you're doing all right here. Yes, I just opened the church. So now you own everything here. Yeah, I guess. Congratulations, you're a lucky man. You've acquired all this capital. Your work for yourself. You're a true capitalist now, but this world has no such rewards for a hardworking donkey like me. Even for your benefit from my cheap labor, I fear I cannot call you comrade any longer. But I won't just lie down and take it. Here's a little present just for you. Another corpse. And it used the chute. Swanky. Another thing I want to build, probably after the church pews, is a way to... So there's 2 sins here. And I don't know how to get rid of the other sin. I'm assuming just, like, blood gets rid of one. But, yeah. But I would need to... I would probably... I'm going to go off on a limb without spoilers. I'm going to need a preparation place. Maybe. So I'm just going to assume I'm going to extract the skull. It's just a guess. I'm probably going to ruin it, right? Yeah, I've made it worse. Okay, I'm just going to bury it as is. My guess is a huge driving recurring mechanic of this game is to do the sort of autopsy work. But I do have a lot of burial certificates, so it wouldn't be a bad idea for me to exchange that for money. Well, it didn't lower the quality, so I guess that helps. Alright, let's get some pews. So I need to get it up to like plus 10 or whatever. Oh, yeah. So those build instant. That's cool. So I'm really only going to be able to make 2 more with 11 more planks. And I won't be able to get it any higher without additional unlocks. Because I don't have any more blue points. Copy that. Ew. Oh. He left. That's the present he left me. He crapped on me. Oh, but he gave me a carrot seed. Ha ha! Bastard. You can crap on me all you want. I have carrot seeds. What a naughty donkey. Oh, wait, I don't need to do that. So I need more flitch. I have, what, 5? So I need 7 more. What should my next goal be? So, explore would probably have me talk to more NPCs. NPC quests, I would see what NPC quests I can fulfill. And build and repair things, I would probably build the morgue up a bit more. With a preparation table and yeah, you know, that stuff. And Donkey just left me another corpse, didn't he? Oh, here he is again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Donkey deserves some more carrots. What are you doing here? I'm on strike. What does that mean? It means I'm tired of being oppressed, and I'm not bringing you any more corpses. At least not for free. I have a list of demands. First, I demand better working conditions. Grease the wheels for a change. I can't keep listening to the squeak. Second, I want a day off, so no more corpses on Sunday. And last but not least, I need better pay from you. These corpses aren't your property. They're like a natural resource, and I want my cut. So for each new corpse, it'll cost you 5 carrots in advance. You can place them in a special box here, and I'll take the carrots from it. If you refuse, then you can find yourself another donkey. Oh, and there isn't another donkey. God. Comrade, that's not cool. Now, just put carrots in the box. Well, I don't have carrots. But got it. Clearly, I'm gonna need to be farming up some carrots, because that donkey is... he's a grifter. Oh, I don't have... why'd I come over here? Dang it. Hey JB, thank you for the resub. Does that mean I can schedule the corpses? I guess, yeah. So I'm assuming this is my garden. And I'm also going to assume, maybe I'm wrong, that for me to be able to plant carrots, I actually need to own the garden. Maybe there's other places to garden, but that's at least the assumption I'm going to go on, So that might be my next goal, is to try to buy the garden. If I want more corpses. But maybe it's more corpses is not what I want right now anyway. So maybe I'll ignore that for now. So there we go. That's as good as the church as it can get. I didn't get up to 10, but I got up to 9. And it's 2 more days until Sunday. So I've got some time to prep the... so I create flyers at the desk, and I need 10 to 30 faith, or 10 to 30 quality in the church to guarantee a successful ceremony for the prayer of prosperity. So I probably should just be happy with the prayer of faith. 10 to, well, no, both of them are 10 to something. So I'm at 9, so there's no guarantee that it will be successful, but at least I'm almost at the minimum. Got it. So for farming... oh yeah, I was right, it's grapes. Okay. You guys want me to explore. So, explore. Copy that. I don't know if there's going to be... probably this time of day is not ideal to explore because people are sleeping. So I'm just going to burn off some of my energy. Oh, you know what? It's kind of daytime. I'll put this away and then go about the selling the burial certificates I've got, and then see about what the cost for the garden is. That donkey's not gonna haul corpses for me unless I pay him. That's kind of a steep cost, man. 5 carrots. Oh, hey there. Is it, oh yeah, it's Wrath Day. And I do have the, so I don't have the flyers on me? Shoot, I should get those flyers. But at least getting the firewood, I think, improves my relationship enough to, like, move it to the next level. Or whatever. But I'm not sure I have a desk yet. I have a study, but not maybe a desk for it. I found an abandoned garden near the graveyard. Oh, the garden. It was seized by the merchant to cover someone's debts. I can't find anyone who wants to make use of it. I can give you permission to use the garden. Who else would agree to grow crops near a graveyard? Oh. Sounds great. You still need to talk to the merchant. It is his property. It's not exactly proper to give permission without his approval, but it'll be fine if you just promise to settle the details with him later. Sure, I'll talk to him about it. He comes to trade with the locals every... It looks like a quake symbol. He owns the barn just south of the tavern. So he's not going to be around for another few days. So I'm going to do an audible. Try to make flyers. You just call it Merchant Day? Well, I'm going to call it Quake. Looks like Quake to me. Crafted at desk. You don't make the desk in here. I just have study table in here. I don't think it tells you. Let's go, oops, wrong way. And then down here was the preparation and palette, right? That was it? Yeah, preparation, place, and palette. I wouldn't mind getting one of those, both of those up at some point. That would probably be one of the next things I want to build. I bet desk is a cottage building. No? Maybe not. Not. Just making sure I didn't skip it. What about cellar? Trunk. Okay, never mind. I won't be doing that. I will... Before end of the day, I'll just bring the firewood to him at the very least. Oops. I'm glad that nobody questions why the graveyard keeper runs around with a sword. I suppose the Inquisitor talks about the dead rising from the grave, so maybe it's a little bit more normal in this universe for me to be running around with a sword. Alright, so I got some firewood. I'm glad to see you're with us in our righteous battle. I think I can be trusted. I'm not sure, but obviously you are more trusted than most of my guards, so here's your permission. If you see anything suspicious, tell me immediately. So task is completed. I now have permission for... So I have the garden certificate. And then the graveyard scroll to open up the western side of the graveyard. Am I enjoying the game? I am, yeah. Yeah, I don't, this wouldn't normally be a game I'd be attracted to, like, just playing for myself, but it's certainly fun. I can see, I definitely can see the appeal. I can see why it's so highly rated. So I didn't manage to make flyers, but let me try to plant carrots. So I can settle up with the merchant later on. So I'm going to claim the property and build a garden bed. Because I want the carrots now, and I'll just like pay him for this property later. Have I played Stardew? Yeah, I have. Not a whole lot of it. I wasn't a big Stardew player either. I don't, those aren't the types of games that I like normally would play. So I've played a little bit of Stardew and a little bit of other games like this, but, so I could do one more plot. All right, you guys did vote for me to explore, but I think what I'm going to do is, now that I have the carrots down, improve the morgue, and then after I improve the morgue, will be whatever you guys vote on. So prep place requires flitch and complex iron parts, and then the pallet requires just flitch. So for that, I would need 18 flitch total. And 4 complex iron parts. Do I have the nails? I already have the nails. So at the anvil, I can make complex iron parts. So I'm going to need a proper anvil, which requires 2 more iron ingots. So that requires me to smelt, which means firewood and iron ore, which unfortunately I'm not likely to have the energy for tonight. Maybe? Oh, yeah. Actually, while I'm up there, let's get more. Wear myself out. The better pick is nice. Alright, now I'm probably pooped. Yep. Because iron takes a while to smelt, so getting it started before I sleep is probably ideal. Alright. Gonna get the morgue going, and then I'm going to explore. I should also get ready to sermon, because that will be tomorrow, will it not? What do I think about the game music? I like it. It's not too intrusive. Oh, I can make like proper weapons. I have the research for it. Well, maybe I'll ask you guys what tech to unlock. So, take a look at anatomy. I don't have... Oh, I could do important parts to extract brain, hearts, intestines. Gentle Butcher might be good to unlock once I have the more blue tech, because that will allow me to not ruin the corpses. Candles would be nice as well to improve the quality of the church. That would be a big one. Stone gravestones would be really nice as well to improve the quality of the grave sites. So... Oh, you know what? There we go. Now I know how to make paper. The church workbench. But yeah, I could do writing. For farming, trunks and garden bed with sticks. Beekeeping, for smithing, there's weapons and... yeah, maybe just weapons. Building, there would be mining. And yeah, there's really... I guess cookery is something I can get rid of because it doesn't seem like I ever unlock it that way. So, this has bodies in it. Cool. And then the preparation place is going to require complex iron parts, and I am just... Oh, so I see, the morgue can hold up to 2 corpses now. I just need the last ingot to smelt. It's probably not efficient for me to just wait for it. Well, I could head over and see what the cost for the church workbench or whatever it's called is to make those flyers, because that would make the Inquisitor more happy. But you guys voted on explore, so I will I'll start to explore some more as well. So that is also complex iron parts. Don't have the resources for that. Okie dokie. So it's good that I'm getting that normal anvil. It seems like a lot of things are locked behind that. I'll be back once the iron smelts. But it won't be enough just to get the iron for the anvil, because then I'll need iron for the parts themselves. I do see a fishing pond. So I haven't really looked... There's still parts to the northeast I haven't explored. And then I certainly haven't talked to everybody. I'm sure there's so many NPCs to talk to. Maybe not at this hour. So tonight I'll just poke around some more. This is a fishing spot. You can find a village, river, swamp, and sea. And I need a fishing rod for that. Well, you don't look sketchy at all. Something tasty and smoky. If you're looking for someone to read your palm, you should go to town. Everyone there is scrambling to earn enough to buy scraps of bread. So this is the Gypsy Baron. That wonderful smell. It's great, isn't it? That's my kebab. It's an old family recipe. Bring me some good fish, fillets, and I'll teach you. Thank you for watching Graveyard Keeper, which originally streamed live on Twitch August 3rd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that this series was a no spoilers, so don't spoil anything in the comments. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, it also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Graveyard Keepers.